How you guys doing today? Back at you with another presentation. It's a lovely Saturday. I want to talk to you guys right now about how I feel hip hop influenced me. Now we know that hip hop, rap music, it's had a very negative impact on the urban community. But this is how I feel rap music influenced me. Uh, the way I feel rap influenced me, it just gave me a desire to want the good life. It gave me a desire to want to pop $500 bottles of Armand de Brignac. It gave me a desire to love a Menagildo Zenia. It gave me a desire to love Loro Piana. It gave me a desire to love Brunello Cucinelli. That's what rap music did for me. It just gave me a desire to want to get to the good life and to be successful. That's what rap music did for me. You know, it made me fall in love with the Tom Ford Fougère d'Argent and the Tom Ford Tuscan Leather and the Tom Ford Soleil Brûlant. That's what rap music did for me. You know, rap music just gave me a desire to want the good life. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But on the other hand, rap music has really been, it has done some serious damage to the urban community. It has had a serious impact on the urban community in a negative way. It really has, because it glorifies being a thug. You know, it glorifies women being hoes. You know, rap music, even though it is, urban culture, unfortunately, rap music is urban culture, hip hop. But if you ask, a lot of people would definitely agree with this, that hip hop has done more of a disservice for the community than it's been more of a disservice than of a benefit. I like rap music. I grew up listening to a lot of rap, even though I don't listen to too much rap anymore, because the older you get, you start liking different things. I like more R&B now and classical music, but hip hop, it has spread its negative message, all over the urban community. And it's really sad. And this is why other ethnic groups of people look at us the way that they do, because of that image. A long time ago, being a thug wasn't the standard for, a brother. It wasn't the standard for, a brother. But now, rap music has made being a thug, being a gangster, being a savage, being a head buster, rap music has made that the standard of what black masculinity is. And I think it's very sad and unfortunate. With my personality, I wish I was a young man back in the 70s or the old days, because I feel like I would have blended in well. Because, I heard an older gentleman say, an older brother who was in his 60s, he said he remembered how blacks were before hip-hop. Being a thug wasn't always the standard for a brother. Having class, wearing a shirt and tie, having business about yourself, being intellectual. Those things used to be the standard for a brother. But hip-hop has spread its negative message. And don't get me wrong. I grew up listening, like I said, I grew up listening to a lot of this stuff. And it's some rap that I still do like, even though I just don't listen to a lot of rap, because my taste has changed and I understand the negative impact that this music has had on the community. And, I believe every ethnic group has their, they have their things that are a detriment to the community. But it just seems like that rap, for a brother, in the urban community, that rap music is a religion. It's not just a music. It's a religion. It's a way of life. It's an attitude. It's a mindset. It's a lifestyle. And it's very sad and it's very unfortunate. The only way I say rap influenced me, it just gave me the desire to want to be successful. It gave me a desire to love the finer things in life, to want to be on yachts, to want to wear Brioni suits, to want to pop $500 bottles of champagne. That's what rap music did for me. It just gave me a desire to want to be successful. And I believe that's what everybody wants deep down, to be successful. Now, you know, I'm a firm believer that when you become successful, you don't have to flaunt your wealth. But you know, a lot of brothers, when they get their bag, when they become successful, they tend to flaunt their wealth and show off. And you don't have to do that, because when you do those types of things, it makes you a target. So you don't have to show off or flaunt your wealth, because, you know, the world doesn't need to know what you got going on. You know, that's the mistake that a lot of brothers make. But rap music, it has perpetuated a lot of negative stereotypes, and it has caused a great deal of mayhem in the community. I used to think back in the day that thug stuff was cool, especially in my teenage days. You know, I used to think that that's what it was all about, you know, especially like, you know, especially when it comes to women. I used to think it was all about being a thug, you know, until I found out, you know, being a thug really don't have nothing to do with attraction. Being a thug has nothing to do with getting women. But as a brother, one thing I will say, you will get more cool points and more respect if you are a thug. And I know many people can relate to that. And I'm pretty sure many people would agree with that. If you are a thug, you get more cool points and you're more accepted. Versus if you're from the suburbs and not hood at all. Rap music, I know in the old days, before my time, rap music, it was more positive. You know, I've heard older people say that, you know, the music was more positive back in the day than from what it is today. Yeah, that's, you know, it used to be more positive. But, you know, nowadays, people, I mean, who wants to hear anything positive? Nowadays, don't nobody want to hear nothing positive. You know, that's why all the rap is negative. But, I mean, I like, you know, like I said, I like certain rap. It's just that I just don't, you know, dabble in that arena like I used to, because of the messages and, you know, the just the attitude and the lifestyle that comes along with that kind of music and what it glorifies. This is why other ethnic groups of people, they think all brothers are thugs and gangsters, when that's not the case. Everybody is not no thug. You know, but that rap music, it just made me want to be successful. That's why I love the finer things in life. You know, I love things that represent elegance. I love Tom Ford. I love Frederick Malle. I love Acqua di Parma. That's a beautiful Italian fragrance company. That rap music just gave me a zeal for the finer things in life. You know, I love Armand de Brignac. I love Moet and Chandon. I love Veuve Clicquot. You know, I love all them champagne houses. I love Chandon. I love Cristal. You know, I love it all. I love everything that represents class and just elegance. I love Ermenegildo Zegna. Beautiful Italian suits and casual clothing. I mean, I believe if I was a millionaire, I could justify paying $895 for a wool shirt. Ermenegildo Zegna, epic class. But that's what rap music did for me. It just gave me epic class. It just made me want to be successful. And I feel if rap music affected you in that way, then it's not too much of a big deal. It's not a bad thing. But let me know how you feel rap has affected the urban community. Do you still listen to rap? Do you like rap? Just how do you feel about it?